big, okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so do you see the mission here?
I do. I do. I do. Yep.
Document. Okay, so ReisaBuild's mission is to provide down-to-earth real estate guidance that empowers everyday people to become confident investors. I don't like the everyday people expression there perfectly, but let's see. We
Yeah.
believe building wealth through real estate is more than financial gain. It's about building a legacy by passing on knowledge to the next generation. Through
Okay.
friendly expertise, big picture strategy, and guidance in project management, we help our clients fearlessly explore opportunities, grow their financial future, and create the freedom they've always envisioned for themselves and their children.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Okay. But there's an air of what I'm trying to achieve here.
So, this is the version I have right now.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me what you think is spot on, and maybe what's an expression in there that should be refined still.
Um, so I'm struggling with, and maybe this is like what you were saying, as I go through and brainstorm and ideate, and because there's like two different kinds of services, I'm still struggling with like how will I combine both, separate the active versus passive types of this business. But like the first thing is um I don't know if I would say the first thing that, or like, I'm trying to figure out how they would first meet me, if it would be through guidance in real estate, or if it would be like straight from like project management services, and then like the guidance through real estate comes into play. That's why I'm like the order of where all of this kind of stands is where I'm struggling a little bit. But coming back to your question, I like sentence number two, the we believe building wealth. um that one's, I love that statement.
The
So
building
that,
legacy, and it's
yeah, that's a good one. I like it. That
silent
reson
green. Okay.
Yeah, that resonates with me. And I like, is that one full sentences through friendly expertise? I like the statement, like what the one after that too. Through, the only thing is like the friendly expertise. I don't know, the friendly expertise kind of, I'm not sure about those two words, but like I like the expertise. I just don't know if there's like another way of saying that. So, yeah. Big
That.
picture strategy, guidance in project management.
Maybe we need to separate the project management and the real estate then, and be very clear that those are separate things.
Yeah. Well, because here's the thing is like I've seen a couple different things that like some of my investor friends have done. For example, those that have like a larger portfolio already, they might, and this is where I'm like, okay, maybe when I get to that point is when I have to really be intentional about changing or keeping it separate. But like I have a friend who she has, I don't know, maybe something like 10 properties, and they're all rented out in different ways. And so she has like a website of all her properties.
Mm-hmm.
And like she's a real estate investor, but I know she also does like other active income type stuff. So I'd have to like get her website to see how she separates it. But I guess I don't know if they are catering to renters and like they send that website, or they include that website in like their listings, for example, like Airbnb or something.
They do.
Or
Yeah, or if she gets a lead that's not through Airbnb, or not a cold lead, but somebody,
yeah,
a person connects her, maybe that's the only resource she shares, because then she wouldn't have to give up some percentage, to
Yes, that's
the
why they do. That is why a lot of the investors do that, is because they're always trying. Oh, I know how she does it. So she puts, because Airbnb frowns on doing that, like putting that kind of, and then like sending you to a direct link. So what she does is her like hacky way of doing that is she creates on YouTube a walkthrough, like a virtual walkthrough of her homes, like of the Airbnb listing. And in the Airbnb on the website, she'll put like, if you want a walkthrough of the property so that you feel comfortable about this property before you decide to rent it, go to this YouTube link, and they allow that. And then in the description, she puts like the website of the
their website outside of Airbnb.
yeah, yeah, and then that's how she gets people on her website. So maybe, like you said, it'll just be one of those things that, like, over time, once I have a bigger portfolio, I might just have to create a sub domain or whatever you call that of just the property listings.
Yes, and they could also be just a page or several pages across your
Yeah.
website. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
I think you really try to you want to simplify this. Like, what
Yeah.
is it you want at this moment? How do you see
Yeah.
your business to work at this moment? And
Yeah. Okay.
there's a goal where to get in 5 years or 3 years. But right now, like,
Okay.
what is
Yeah.
it that you can talk about, or can you talk about both the real estate investment piece and the project management? And if it's two separate things, then we just list it as the
Yeah.
one
I
of
feel
the
like
and the other mission is. That's
yeah,
it.
like I think it should be the opposite, right? Because like I see people coming to me mostly for the project management, and then they connect the real estate investing to that. Because like that's how it's connected.
Okay.
Because
So let's start with the project management focus, and let's not include them together. Let's just this is one mission, and the other piece of our mission is that.
okay. But so okay, so I'll tell you just from this paragraph the things that I like. So big picture strategy, I love that. Guidance and project management, I love that. Um, we help our clients fearlessly explore opportunities. Um, I love that. Grow their financial future. I, I like the essence of grow their financial future, but again, to me, and I don't know if it's just me, but it sounds like financial planner-ish.
Yeah, so you'd like to use maybe different words here.
Yeah, but I like the growing the financial um future, the essence of that word of sentence.
Okay. We'll just rephrase that piece.
Yeah. And
And we
then like,
talk about legacy and passing the knowledge on to the next
yeah, I
generation.
love that. And then I love that. Create the freedom they've always envisioned for themselves and their children.
Okay,
Or maybe families. I don't know, children, families.
our
I love
family.
it. Yeah.
We can rewrite that easily. Okay. And then basically we just want to maybe start with project management already at the beginning and not
Yeah.
start with to provide down to earth real estate guidance.
Yeah.
Uh, Project management services.
Yeah, I like the down to earth. There's something about that word that kind of resonates with me. So I don't know um how we incorporate that. But yeah. Oh, in the tagline. There we go. Okay.
It's gonna come, yes. I think we need to like just include like to whom. Whom do you want to provide project management services? We can have like a list of different kinds of industries here, or
Okay. Yeah.
like behavior, like or what kind of people or what kind of companies. Um,
Yeah, that's where I think the real estate investing comes into play because it's um flippers looking particularly, and I don't I'm going to say this, but back to what you said yesterday, I'm not trying to isolate anybody. So, however, we need to say it, but like the ones that I've worked with or I've like started having these conversations that like just really make me happy is other women, other businesses that are, doing real estate investing in a very down to earth, like not intimidating, like those kinds of businesses, right? Because they all have LLCs and are like learning as they go, but are very vulnerable and open and transparent with knowledge and everything that they are doing. So like women is what comes to mind because I honestly have just not interacted with anybody on, any man that has done that. And then I would say um it's obviously like solopreneurs or um no, not like large corporations is what I'm thinking of.
To businesses and entrepreneurs interested in, how about we say interested in transparent real estate investing? With the word I think what you described to me boils down to one word: transparent. Like
Okay.
the basic, the down to earth, the no fluff and too complicated,
Yeah.
sophisticated.
Yeah. Like that it's a partnership, right? That it's not like a, you know, cut and dry, I am giving you this or I am your project manager, construction project manager, whatever they want to call it for this project, and then I go away. That it's like a commitment to work together and for me to provide something tangible that they can reutilize or use to scale, um, that kind of thing. The community aspect of it.
Oh, that's right. We don't have community aspect in here. But okay, so here, how about we say primarily to women? If we say primarily, then we don't exclude guys, but we also say we focus more on women.
Okay.
How about that? Because you just said it again, so it feels like maybe it should be included.
I mean, yeah, like honestly, because I've done construction, right? Like in like a corporate environment, and and I don't know if it's, what's that saying where you just like naturally go to people that you connect with, and so like I don't know if it's because I'm female that just happens, but I just don't like the one of the reasons why I want to do this as opposed to staying in my corporate world is the corporate fluff is annoying.
Yeah. And
And
so
so
would it sound better if we say primarily to women-owned businesses or primarily to uh, teams of women
yeah,
entrepreneurs? So
yeah, teams
one
of women.
and small, basically, one
Yeah,
and small women teams.
yeah, yeah,
To teams of women. So let's take the word business out. Teams of women and entrepreneurs.
yeah,
Or solo. Do you like solopreneurs because that emphasizes the single?
yeah.
Um,
That
and
makes it. Yeah, I feel like that's more of a hip word these days.
oh, yeah, for sure. Yes, and so how do we sneak in the community?
Yeah.
And I didn't like everyday people here.
Yeah,
Everyday
that wasn't
people that empowers people to become. We also specialize in down to earth real estate guidance. So the project management is one keyword here.
mhm.
and the real estate guidance is another keyword, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't know if the whole specialize in real estate guidance though, because that to me makes it
Real
seem,
estate agency.
yeah, like I'm an agent.
Okay. We also specialize in, okay, I can't spell guiding, guiding, guiding. I
Okay.
don't spell that.
Garden, gardening.
Guiding. Also, guiding. How about educating and not guiding? Educating,
Okay. Yeah, I like the,
educating individuals
yeah, the word people also. I gotta figure out another.
and teams
How
how to invest.
do you do this all the time? This is so not fun.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this every day. No, that would be
Oh,
very brain consuming. Yes.
I'm like, I give up, Monica.
No, that's fine. Let's just finish this sentence and then move
Okay.
on because I'll still like, s-
Yeah, you'll tinker with it, which I
yeah,
really appreciate.
yeah. Educating individuals and teams to, or let's just simplify. We also empower, because the empire is here. We also empower and educate individuals and teams how to invest in real estate
Okay, I like that.
in a down to earth manner or in a simple way
Okay.
to become confident investors. I want to keep the down to earth expression, but it just doesn't flow well in this sentence.
Yeah.
We also
I mean,
empower and educate individuals and teams how to invest in real estate in a simple way. I don't think we need that actually to become confident investors because it may be simple, but really it's not. Not every version is gonna be simple what you can teach them, I think.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on, yeah. And then like how would we, I like your suggestion of separating them. How would we do that in a mission statement?
Well, we already did that because the first sentence says that your mission is to provide
Ah, okay. Okay,
and
okay.
services. And the second, we also empower and educate individuals how to invest in real estate. So that's why I
Okay.
think like we need to like highlight. Um, that's why I want to bold this and I want to bold.
I gotcha. Okay.
So these two will be bolded in the mission statement. So those are your two focuses on
I
your.
gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Okay? Just the colors will change, and I'll spin around the oranges so it says something differently.
Okay.
That's good. I like that you see you had to clarify it too. First of all, I want to offer project management services for real estate.
Yeah.
Secondly, I'd like to also educate people in how to get
Yeah.
involved in it. Yes, I think
Okay.
it's very clear now.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay, tagline. So these three come from the two that you liked yesterday. So the keywords are in there, and the keywords that you really liked were down to earth.
Yeah.
You liked fearless growth.
Yeah.
I said we should add real estate somewhere.
Yeah. That's the problem with real estate. It always either sounds really financial planner type, or the other extreme, real estate agent type. So it's like you have to be really
Actually, with instead of guidance, we should say invest. Down to earth real estate investing. Well, it's investing guidance, really, right?
Yeah. Well, and do we have like a tagline for both, combining them, or should like back similar to the mission, do we reverse it and focus on the project management first, or like,
Yeah, because this one doesn't consider the project management at all.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. You should not have two taglines,
okay,
but we can have short sentences.
okay,
So that
okay,
would work to have
okay,
a sentence about project management, a sentence about real estate investing.
okay. So, um, I feel like both like down to earth and fearless. Well, fearless growth, I love that. I like it the way that sounds. Um, or but I also like big picture growth. Um,
I don't think we can have both, sorry. So you just have
no,
to.
I mean I'm just reacting to the what's there. I don't have I just have no idea for how to do the two sentences for project management and real estate investing.
Let's add just a project management line here. What kind of
How,
project management?
how did you get the tagline again? Did you type something into ChatGPT? How did that work?
I did, yes. Uh-huh. We can say
Well, like the prompt to give me an idea of what to say, I guess is what I was thinking.
I did. What did I do? Where is it? I didn't close it. Um, I said we like these two taglines, and I listed which two.
Okay.
Can you combine these two and add the term real estate?
Oh, okay.
Now we can just say and add the term or add project management to it.
Yeah.
So we like, yeah, see, I didn't like two of these at all. I didn't give those to you.
Okay.
Which one do you like more? Fearless growth or big picture growth? Fearless is a more powerful word, but big picture is more about the legacy, I think.
Yeah. I what I like about fearless, what did we say with fearless up there? Fearlessly explore opportunities. Um, in the mission, did we say something about growth?
In the mission, we had said, we did not say fearless in the oh yeah we did. Big picture strategy and guidance in project management. We help our clients fearlessly explore opportunities. And I think it's a perfect fit here in the mission, but it doesn't mean it has to be a part of the tagline.
Mm-hmm.
Fearlessly explore opportunities.
Um, yeah, I'm not sure I like any of them now because we cover so much in the mission, and I wonder if it like should just be completely different.
Different. Yeah, I'd rather go with honestly big picture growth here. Although
Okay.
it's big picture strategy here, but we can take that out if we choose big picture growth here. I think
Okay.
I'd rather choose big picture
Yeah.
than fearless, even though I agree with you. I do like the word fearless there too, but I
Yeah, but it's
picture
in the
more. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, it makes more sense in the way it's written in the mission than here in the tagline. So I agree. I mean, big pictures is fine to choose that over fearless in the tagline. Um,
Something like this, smart project management. And we can even separate these three ideas with like the line, what people use in LinkedIn.
Okay.
Right now, I don't know where my line is, sorry, but I'm just gonna do that period. Okay, smart project management, um, friendly real estate. Um, I keep coming back to guidance, but you don't seem to like it. Friendly real estate advice, big picture growth.
It's so such like a fine line with true like investing and just because that's much more single-minded, if you will, whereas like an agent is more um like they definitely provide a lot more advice and stuff like that. And so when people are looking for that, like that, it just because I can't tell you how many times people are like, "Oh, so are you an agent?" And it's like, "No, I am not an agent. I invest."
Because it's something unusual, especially the combination what you're offering, the project
Yeah,
management and the real estate investment education. I think you'll always have to come down to explaining it, not to every person, but to most of them. You will have to like have that
it's
clarification
it's
properly.
in initially yes, but it depends on the crowd that you're with
Right.
because
So that's what
when
I'm
you
saying. Some people
yeah,
are smart enough to get it right away.
well, I think it's just because in the beginning, like, or when it's very apparent to me now after like doing this for a while, if you go to like the real estate meetups where they have brokers, agents, and like those people, then then if it's like a combined one like that, then a lot of times, they might ask you, are you an agent or are you doing investing? And like that's about it, right? If you go to a more like general meetup, either like chamber events and things like that, that's when I know that I'll have to explain more of the distinction.
Hmm.
But I think what I might do in that scenario is highlight more the project management services thing and then say something like, like focusing on construction project management for flips and things like that. And that somehow shifts the thinking that, of an agent versus um,
An investor each
yeah.
type of person.
Yeah. So like something I've seen a lot of the investors do is like they will use that word first. So instead of saying real estate investing, they will say invest in real estate
Oh yeah, I like it.
because then it's like the product is the real estate, but you're investing first.
Invest in real estate.
Yeah.
In your case, we would have to like start with an action verb in each of these three pieces.
Okay.
So you
Uh,
we can say in the middle, we can say invest in real estate, right?
yeah.
Invest in real estate. But I can't turn these, we can't keep big picture then, because it doesn't make sense to grow big picture or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. I mean, um I'm okay with that. And it's like uh
but then it's gonna be grow your wealth or grow your something. And again, we're arriving to the financial planner situation, which we want to avoid,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, which I mean, that's what I mean. Like we could remove that and figure out what else to say. What did we say was growth?
Fearless and big picture growth. Those
Well,
are
whatever we say, like, because you have in yellow, grow their financial future. Whatever we maybe we'll ascertain a tagline or something from whatever word combination you can come up with to replace the yellow.
Does this look a little bit better to you to actually have three pieces of the tagline, something
Yes.
similar like this? Uh-huh.
Yes, yes, that's better for me. I like the invest in real estate part. That resonates better because it's clearer that it's not agent related.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I gotta figure out what action verb to add in the beginning of project management. Um,
We could do get project management or
did you say gap?
get, like get, GT.
Um,
Not in love with it, but that's an action verb, I guess.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess we just gotta keep working
Mm-hmm.
on the action verb in the beginning and then
This would be grow. What do you grow?
yeah, I mean I feel like we have to work on that anyways because there's that grow their financial future, something like that. Yeah. Oh, I like that somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, get project management. Hmm. Okay. Well,
Right.
this is better.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We'll work on this. Okay, I'll have some suggestions for you. Okay. All
Okay.
right, let's talk about colors. We've narrowed down your brand voice, friendly conversation, introspective, and open minded. Let's talk about your brand colors. And I actually have opened up my coolers with your color. This is your cool gray color, I guess.
It's really small for me.
Is it?
Yeah, that
Here, let me reshare it. Or do I have to make the screen pop somehow?
oh, there we go. Yep, that's better.
Better. Okay. All right. So this is your gray.
Okay.
And the coral, let me move this out of the way. The coral, the ebony, actually, ooh, where is the other green that I had? The ash gray. Okay, the ash gray should come in too. Let me see. Sorry, I thought I opened all the colors here. But I think I just wanted to show you what these look like next to each other. These are the girl next door colors. Oh, we want this one too. Ah, of course I lost it. But we have the sage now. Okay, we have the sage, the ebony. Um, and your first one was, let me find it again. Oh, did I put it in here? No, I have to go back to your email. Sorry.
Totally fine.
Okay, here it is. This one. Is that what it was?
That doesn't look right. Yeah, it was like it started with an 8.
It should end with AC. Oh, okay, there we go.
That was weird. Okay.
Okay, so this is, and it's called cool gray, like you said. So there's your cool gray. Here is sage with it. Here's the darker ebony. What happened to my, of course, I lost the pink too. The coral. Okay, I just don't want to lose everything else. Stay, stay, stay. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my lordy. Okay, okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm opening all the girl next door colors and adding
Okay.
yours, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Here's all the girl next door colors. Okay, we want all of them. All of them, all of them. Why does it want to come through? You want some of it, but not all of it. Well,
Yeah.
we're just probably gonna start spinning the colors around and stop where you like a hue, a reddish hue or a pinkish hue that you like, okay?
Oh, is that what this does? Okay.
Yeah, so we can lock a color, like I'm gonna lock this cool gray, so it's
Uh-huh.
not gonna change. Um, and
Can you just add the hex code instead of uploading the image?
yeah, I can do that too. I couldn't find it that quickly, so I don't have the hex codes right now. It's somewhere on my computer, but couldn't find it.
Oh,
Yeah, so let's log these and let's spin for some reddish. Oh, there is one, see?
okay.
This bittersweet apparently goes well with all three of these. I actually like it, it's not bad. I'm just gonna write down these hex colors quick, okay?
Okay.
But tell me which one you like and which one you don't.
I like the bittersweet, but I don't love it for I think it's too bright.
Too bright, okay. In the
Oh,
area,
yeah.
it's almost the same, but tell me if you like it.
Which one?
This one,
Oh,
it's a
oh,
different one already. And this
oh,
one,
wow. Okay. No,
no.
no.
No, no. We're looking for more like, oof, that's very bright. Then you
Yeah.
don't
I
like this
mean,
either. It's a very orange. We didn't want
yeah.
this is a much more darker, mature red. And this was interesting too.
Yeah.
I think this might be interesting. Just saying. I'm not.
Yeah. I like it. I can't see it with the other that Battleship Gray. I don't know. Is that one of the colors?
We don't have to keep it. It's one of the girl next door colors.
Oh, okay.
You want me to open this up and go with other colors instead?
Yeah. Because I don't not like what is that called? Cerise?
Cerise, uh-huh.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something. It's like maybe too pinkish. I'm not sure.
Pink. That's pink, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man,
No, no. This is interesting. I don't like it together that much actually, but I
that's
think
creepy.
it's very soft. Just saying, I know it's still a little bit orangish, but it's an orange.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um.
Not so
It.
much. You're not very
Mm,
enthusiastic.
no, because I like the idea of it being pink. Like I like the rose pink, whatever you call that.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here are some more. There are so many more. It's an
Okay.
it's a tangerine. It's a softer tangerine. And this is a bright magenta.
I like the magenta, but not for
Not
uh,
for you.
I
I
mean not for
what I want to say about this feminine color,
Mhm.
um, I know you want soft, but to be honest, I think you would only use this color very sparingly. So little.
Okay.
Imagine even sneaking in just a dot on your logo, which you don't have to, or in like a social media visual or in the websites. This could be like a thin line or a frame. Um, or a word in your muted, like Scandinavian higgy style. So this can be a color that's very sparingly used, and because of that, I don't think it would be such a bad idea to have a bright one.
Okay.
Just saying,
Um,
trying to like kind of like influence your thinking in it, because you would not like have a big background with this color or anything too much, just little.
yeah. To me, I mean, like, okay, noted, and that's good feedback. I wouldn't have thought about that. I don't mind that, and that's a fine idea. It's just that this looks more purplish to me than pink. And I think
Yeah,
if I'm gonna choose a much bolder, I think I would prefer more on the pinker side.
sure. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay.
It's orange, lots of other colors. That's very orange. See,
Yeah.
here's a pinkish.
Yeah, okay. That one,
It's called Dogwood Rose.
okay. That might be okay.
I'm just quickly marking down the number just in case it never comes up again.
Okay.
Dogwood Rose. Okay. I don't like it, but tell me if you do. I'm just focusing on the reddish pinkish stuff here.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Hmm.
Very bright, but very pink also.
Yeah. I don't hate that one.
No? Okay. Actually, we can look at what other shades. Okay. It can be a little bit more feminine. This was our color too then. No, it changed a little bit. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, the Fandango. And these are like very bright pinks.
Okay.
But this
Yeah.
isn't bad, this Fandango one.
Yeah, I don't, it has more of a pinkish hue to it, so I like it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just writing it down. Okay. That's I like this. It's pretty nice. Oh, and this just came up, the dogwood rose. We already had this.
Okay, I was gonna say that one looks nice too, but did we already have that one?
Yeah, we just had that. This was the last one I wrote down and we kind of liked.
Okay.
This is a muted one. I don't really like these two together though.
No, because that's more, it's like violety, more violety, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's like a too tired color for me and too oldish for you.
Yeah.
Bittersweet. It's a little bit orange though.
Yeah, it's too orangey.
True Halloween, right?
Yeah.
We had this too, the coral pink. We had the coral pink. Very orange. Okay, I don't think we had this one yet.
No, I like it.
It calls it a bright pink, but I don't think it's super,
It doesn't look bright pink. Is that Crayola? Interesting.
Crayola.
Okay.
It's a Crayola color.
Okay.
F476F. Bright pink. Mm-hmm. So, tomato.
No.
No. Oh, very, very bright red.
Oh, I mean, I love that, but it's not for this. No.
That's red, and this is like a Hollywood cerise. So we had cerise before, so it's probably a darker shade that came up already.
Okay.
Like something like this, and we like that.
Yeah, I like
35669. Yeah, so sounds like this scale has a few that would be interesting. That's too bright. Red violet, it's not bad. This would be somewhat useful, definitely feminine, these colors.
okay.
Yeah. But if we choose something like this, like I can log this, like what would be complementary colors, right? Those need to be more neutral, like the ivory or some white.
Okay.
See, like this cream comes up. Even something softer like this one, ivory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
And ignore these two then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're looking for something either, I wouldn't find It has to be something lighter, some more neutral, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
something grayish because grayish would give this combination too cool of a feel. No warm tones. That would be two
okay.
cold colors together. So
I
this
like
ivory is
a
a little bit warmer. It's an okay, a little bit warmer.
yeah, it's like a creamer color or something, maybe.
Yeah, like this one. This is nice. Papaya whip.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, this one's a little bit softer. Softer because, yeah, it has some yellowish tones in it.
Okay.
Dutch white.
Oh,
Not bad.
I kind of like that one. Yeah.
This one. Yeah. Do you want me to change this red violet and show you the other ones you like?
Yeah.
Because I think we sort of went through like pretty much most variations. The other ones that would come up would be shades of the same colors I think we already had. So we had this, the red violet. Then we had the bright pink, which was this one. That was the bright pink Crayola. It's not bad. I kind of like this.
I like that one better than the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna put a star in front of it. And then we had this one, bittersweet. It's it's a little bit orangish.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit too orangey.
We don't want this. Okay, I crossed it off. Then we had cerise, which was this color.
I mean, I like it because it's a little bit more subtle than the papaya, but or the Crayola.
Or the Crayola. Uh-huh. I like
But
this
I
one,
like,
I think. But I like the
yeah,
other one too. This one I think I like a little more.
yeah, I like the Crayola one too. But yeah, this one is nice as well.
Nice as well. And then we had the dogwood rose. This was definitely brighter compared to the others. Very pretty though.
Yeah, I like it too. But yeah, I guess I can't pick.
Let's do this. I'm gonna give you all of these versions, okay?
Okay,
I'm gonna put this in your colors. I'm gonna these we can get rid of them now, right? So we like this. This was the dogwood rose. Then you like the cerise. It starts the same way, DC1. So they're very similar.
okay.
Nope. This this is dogwood rose. So let's get this too. And you can still have time to make a final decision, right? Oh,
Okay.
they're so similar. No, that's the same one. Wait, that's the same
Yeah,
one.
that didn't change. Were you looking for the Crayola one?
The series, I think I was looking
Oh,
for. Okay,
okay.
D35 269. D35. Yep, this is softer. Yeah, this was cerise. So I'll give you this one too. Definitely much more muted. And then you like the Crayola one.
Yeah.
76F. You like this one. And this was kind of bright too. And I have one more. I have one more written down.
Okay. Yeah, that one's nice. I like that one too. Oh man, so many options.
I know, but truly, you're gonna like these two are so similar. This is more muted. You're gonna just decide if you wanna go with a little more brighter or a little more muted.
Okay.
There's not going to be a huge difference in the feel. The brightness will have a difference in the feel because it's more vibrant and more alive and more vivid and a little more useful. I think that's the difference in the brighter one.
Okay.
And then we had this one. I didn't write down the name, but we liked it. Either you or I liked it. Ah, it's purplish, the Fandango.
Yeah, now that I look at it, it's pretty purple.
We
I mean,
don't.
I like it. It's nice, but yeah, it's more purpley.
Yeah, you already have this already kind of like a purplish gray, right? Blue
Yeah.
purple. Okay, then the last one I have is, let's see, the red violet. It's pretty. So you'll have four, okay?
Okay.
That's not too bad. I think you'll be able to narrow it down.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
There
And
isn't a huge difference. This is the only more muted one.
I can't see it's really small on my computer.
Let me
Oh,
read that.
okay. Why does the Dutch yellow look so, or the Dutch white look so yellow? Huh. Maybe it's this computer screen. I don't know.
We can go lower than that.
Well, like I wanted to me, it should be like a cream.
Hmm.
I don't have anything to show like that.
Yeah, all three versions, all three of these lower shades are called Dutch white. So I don't know if you see the lower one. I don't see much difference when I switch. They all look a little bit yellowish to me.
Okay.
We
So
can open it and spin it to something else that's creamier. That's a cosmic latte.
I can't see it.
Do you want me to reshare it?
Yes. It's weird. Okay, yeah, now I can see it. Oh, that's a cool name. Cosmic Latte.
It's an off-white. It's not as yellowish.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, maybe I'll throw it in this version. Here. So this one, the red violet, I'm gonna exchange it with the red violet and the cosmic latte. Yeah, yeah, the Dutch white is a little bit yellowish.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the white color, the cream color in your logo?
I didn't give you that one.
Let's see, I can look in the email. Yeah, you
I think
only gave me the cool gray.
I think it's like a pearl, maybe. Um,
Because we can stick to that pearl color since you already like it in your logo.
I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay.
I think.
EAE0C8. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put it in. Yes, it's called Pearl. Let me
Okay.
put it next to the Cosmic Latte. It looks a little bit browner and darker to me.
Okay.
But pretty. It's a nice neutral color.
Okay.
Okay, here, let me share. This is your Pearl, the fourth color.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's more.
Cosmic Latte next to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you think. Like the pearl doesn't look as nice next to the red violet. The cosmic latte looks better next to the red violet.
Either one looks good. You actually
Okay.
like, because I like when people just have two main colors and the rest are neutrals. You can keep both of these neutrals, especially on your website. These in a mix, and like like in a variety. These would look really good, actually.
Okay. Okay. I like both of them. I like Cosmic Latte and I like Pearl.
Yeah, and I just love that you're willing to bring in this little feminine spot, and it could be like I said, you can use very little of it, but it would kind of like you know
Yeah,
bring.
I mean, the other one that I had before was that old rose, right? Which was a pink, I think.
Yeah, the old rose is like it's a little bit tired pink. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I mean I wanted it to be a pinkish uh
Here are all the colors, and you have a choice to. You just need to narrow down the pinkish color in there.
yeah, okay.
All right, I just plugged it all in, and then you'll have time to think about it. It doesn't have to be final today.
What's the sage? Did we decide not to use sage?
Um, you can decide not to use sage. Did you like the sage?
Well, because I is ebony that looks so dark. Did we
Yeah,
use
I
that?
would not use this dark green with these
Yeah.
combinations.
Yeah. So I can't remember if it was sage or um hmm.
Here is the sage. Um,
Interesting. So I 6.
it might have been a little darker. Let me see how dark the other sage was.
Well, I wonder if actually the sage would be better replaced would if the sage would replace the pearl. It's like, what do you think?
Yeah, like this,
Hmm.
like these four colors.
Yeah, something like that.
Hmm. To me, it's too many colors already. Um, but as long as you
Oh,
use all of them always together, but in a variety, I think that's fine.
okay. Oh, okay. I thought I had 5 choices.
I think the less the better. Like I said,
Okay.
I like two main colors and neutrals with it. But sage is
Okay.
somewhat neutral, so that could be considered a neutral.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need 5 colors. 5 colors is too many. I
Okay.
think I see agencies using 5 colors. I like three, four.
Okay. Good.
You,
Okay.
we can do,
Yeah.
I'll just throw this in there too. How would you use? Do you still consider the cool gray your main color?
Yeah, I mean, I just really like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I would say that's my main color.
Okay. Yeah, the sage goes well with this red violet, for example. I don't know if it was going, we can spin it around the others too. I don't know if it goes well with all the other reds. Okay, so this is with the sage, this is with the pearl. Let's put, do you want to try the cerise with the sage along?
Okay.
So instead of the red violet, let's do the cerise. I think that would go well too. Yeah, I think this would work.
Okay.
So I think the sage would probably not break down the harmony. So I think you could pick any of the reds, most likely,
Okay.
even with the sage. Let's
Okay.
see. I'll just plug in one more. How about this bright pink? Let's see the bright pink, if it still works. Yeah, I think that's perfect too.
I kind of like that too. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Okay.
Okay, I can throw in the perf for you.
So many choices. Okay.
You're gonna be like dreaming about colors and you'll be like in color land. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, which one?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can imagine all the rest. It looks good.
Okay. Works for me.
But basically, it doesn't matter which red you're gonna choose. They all would go well with
I
all.
think that's the one that I have to make a decision on because the other ones are pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
Like,
the other ones go well. They're like not clashing with anything, but you have to choose which red or which pink.
uh-huh.
Yep. Okay, that's that. Let me save this before we lose any of it. Okay, let's talk about fonts and then our ideal clients. Okay. Whew, the fonts, I didn't have like much ready. So let's go to Canva and let's play around with some of them. And just a reminder, whatever fonts Canva has, your website may or may not have it.
Okay.
Usually, actually, not true. So, because we're gonna have a Wix website, it's gonna have color choices, but it's not gonna have as many as a WordPress website. So, WordPress usually has a lot, like I would say, like 50 or more, and you can always buy like a custom font if you want to add to it. But with Wix, I don't even think you can actually buy custom fonts for Wix. Let me look this up.
I mean, I don't want to make it so complicated. That sounds complicated.
Yeah, I want to say, oh, okay, you can buy custom fonts and upload them to Wix. Okay, you can. Okay. All right. So let's say you really love one of these cursive fonts, but we don't have it. We could add it to it. Usually you just
Oh,
pay a little bit of money, like less than $5 usually, and then you
okay.
can use it. Okay. All right. So you said you like um, Montserrat, Canvas, and Sans, and Lato. Okay. And out of these guys, do you know which one you already know you really like? Like one of these three?
Uh, hmm, I have a
Just
love, I
throw
have
in
a
colors.
love-hate relationship with Canva.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can play around with these fonts in a lot of other, like even in Microsoft PowerPoint or
Hmm.
other things. I'm just gonna do this just to see some colors with the fonts too.
Hmm.
Just ignore all the numbers though. Okay. No, we don't want those numbers. Too much, right? I don't want it to be too confusing to you. Let's do that. Okay, let's play with the text. All right, so we have um, oh, I wanted to write ReisaBuild. And so, okay, you like Lato. Canva doesn't have Lato. That is weird. No, it does. Okay. Yep, that's Lato. Is it? No, that's Canvas Sans. Okay, Canvas Sans. I know this will not be in any website, Canvas Sans, because it's a Canva color, right?
Hmm.
There is no Lato in here. No, I don't think there is Lato in here. Huh. Were you playing with this in Microsoft Word or
No, pretty sure it was here.
really? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just not doing it right. Okay. So we want Montserrat. There it is. Okay, Montserrat. Uh-huh. And we have Lato. There it is. Okay. So there's Lato, there's Montserrat. And for the cursive, you like the Amsterdam, right? Is that what you said? Oh,
Doesn't say.
it's not there. Okay. Why did I think you liked Amsterdam? Okay. Do you want to have like a cursive you like? Because I like Amsterdam has 4 different versions. See, these are all cursive. Like
Oh,
Amsterdam 2 is one of my favorites.
oh, that's cool.
Um, but here is like Amsterdam, like 1. No, yeah, Amsterdam 1. They're similar. So this is 2, this is 1. Let's switch them around. It's Amsterdam 1, Amsterdam 2, Amsterdam 3. If we could see. Yeah, these are tiny. They become tiny when they're cursive. Yeah, this was very different than the other two, for example.
Yeah.
But that's kind of fun. It's harder to read. I like the first two better, for example. And then here, this little text.
Oh, wow, that's really, it's like
Funky.
you have to make it really big.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think I like two.
You like this one?
Mhm. I mean, two and one are very similar, but is two bolded or that's just how it is?
It's not bolded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it. It's
Actually, you
different.
can't bold them, see? There's no
Oh,
no bold version of these.
okay. Yeah, I mean, it's different.
Yeah. Do you want to play around with like Lato and the second version of like what they look like next to each other? Let me get rid of this little thing here. Um, I think, oh, that's Montserrat. Okay. I don't love it together.
No.
No.
I mean, the cursive was just like to have something random, but the main one would be more like a, what was the latte one?
Lato,
Is
Canvas
that,
Sun, Montserrat. I think this was Lato then.
I think I like that one.
That's Lato. Here is Lato and the second Amsterdam too. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Those two probably would be pretty good match. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Do you like skinnier fonts or like chubbier, like more like drawn out to the side?
I think I like the chubbier one.
Mm-hmm. Because I think Lato is actually a not like bold chubby, but it's like a wider kind
Yeah.
of one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do think I like that one better because I thought I liked Montserrat more, but I like that one better, the Lato one.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, I
that
think
one's
those
not
two do look
folded.
pretty good. Yeah. And you could bold it.
Yeah, see, that looks good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two look pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
these combinations would work for you, like for yeah, any visuals really.
Okay.
Should we play around with more like with Lato and some other cursive fonts?
Nope, I'm good.
You're good? You're okay. If you really like it, I think it's really nice.
I like it. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing, there's so many options. And I mean, I just for the cursive, it's just for really like for just every like random every now and then for something. It's not like a everyday thing. The Lato one is what I like for most things. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I actually
Um,
think I have I'm trying to remember which website. One of my websites has a Lato for the titles, and I like it.
yeah, yeah. And then like the cursive one was mostly like for because of the idea of like a lot of the social media being a diary, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like every now and then.
Yeah, like the title of a paragraph or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's exciting. I like it. And it looks really nice with the colors.
Okay, how about we do this? I'm gonna delete these. Or do you want me to keep this whole entire thing and plug it in, or do you just want
No,
to keep these two together?
yeah, delete the others. It's too
Okay,
much
let's delete all the others.
costing.
And I'm just gonna write Lato and Amsterdam too, so you remember. Oh, that's four. Okay,
Yeah.
not the right.
So are those available on Wix or no?
They won't be available on Wix. We would have to get them separately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
then how do we um
I
it's
can
not
figure that out for you. Like basically, you just purchase them, like a small purchase. With WordPress, it's like $1, like to buy an extra font. Like,
okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. So it is possible. I thought it wasn't possible. Okay, okay,
no,
okay.
I had to look it up because I wasn't sure, but it says it is possible to add
Okay.
custom
Yeah,
font.
then I'm like, oh man, I got excited about a font I can't use.
It says it's possible, so I think we should be able to plug it in somehow.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Lato. I just want to write these two down real quick so we know which one. So
Okay.
we have Lato text. That's Lato. And Amsterdam too, right? Okay. So we know. All right. I'm going to grab this and plug it in. So we have it ready to go.
Okay.
I don't know if these are the final colors, but oh well. Oh well. We'll see. We'll see. And then we can move on to talking about your ideal clients or any marketing thoughts or anything that we feel important. Your husband's gonna be happy that we have some fonts for him and colors.
If you say so, he thinks I am a very difficult client.
Well, actually, I worked with my husband, just a couple of times, and yeah, he seemed to be a difficult client to me. Yeah, I don't know why or yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just normal. I mean, I told him I'm like it's just I think that's a normal thing. We know each other too well.
I think that's what it is, that you allow more, you allow, yeah, you want to do more probably revisions or more like how about this, how about that.
Yeah. Well, also like it's it's good to have that separation, right? Because I don't know. It's having grown up in like a family business, we had so many, just moments of just clashing all the time. And I think the only way or the only reason why it worked is because um like we're of the same family, you know. But that's not the same when it's a spouse or a partner because you don't like you wouldn't act the way that you do. Like I would beat down my brother, right, if he did something, and I wouldn't do that with my significant other. So,
Yeah, it's a
um,
different kind of relationship for sure.
yeah, yeah. So I think that's what it is.
And I mean, imagine, I know there are couples that work together on a business, but imagine like working closely all day and then you're together in the evening. I think that's too much, probably.
Yeah, I think that like my parents did that, but the only reason why I think for them it worked is because they have literally known each other their entire lives. Like they're from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
They met when they were both like 14.
They
So,
were probably friends before, they become.
yeah, so it's like a different, right. Yeah.
But I like it. I like this too. And you have to remember this is a bold latte. I didn't write it there, but that
Oh, okay.
this works nicely. I like it. Okay, so we have good color options, some choices here for you. We have the font was much easier than I expected.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't work that much with fonts because I'm not the logo designer and all that.
Yeah.
I like working through colors with my clients, like preliminary colors. But if the logo comes after, and the font, I usually let my graphic designer worry about those. Uh,
Okay.
let's focus on the clients. And remember, you when I asked you about your stories, about you basically already told me your clients, like who would be the different versions of them.
Yeah.
So let's try to like wrap our brains around where we were having that conversation.
Yeah. That's the problem. I don't remember.
A little bit
So,
harder for you because you are sort of starting out and you've had conversations, but you haven't had like 20 clients that you can narrow down to three. For me, this would
yeah.
be super easy, very, very easy.
Okay.
But for
Yeah.
you, I will help you brainstorm about it because I feel like we need to know. The more we know about them, the more we think we know about them, how old they are, what might be their profession, are they entrepreneurs?
Yeah, so maybe you can help me with that, given that you are, you have a lot more years in than I do. How did you go about sort of identifying your initial list of clients? Like, did you just have that off at the beginning, or because like one of the things for me is like I think it's coming back to me, but like I know it wouldn't be necessarily like an e-commerce like direct to a specific like an individual. It would more than likely be a company.
Yes, that's what you told me yesterday.
Yeah. But then from there I mean it's just like big swaths of like this is the potential client.
Yeah. Are we thinking about project management first? Like right now, we're thinking about a project management client.
Yes, yes, because ideally for me, the active income or like the active pillar, if you would always be project management. Um, and then the secondary piece is the real estate investing because that's more passive. Like I am not intending, at least at this point in my time, in my like, business, would I be wanting to do something like a flip because
Mhm.
that's much more active and I don't have the time for that.
Yeah. So let's think about project management. And
Okay.
are we still thinking about that you only want to offer project management to in relation to real estate or builders, or are you open to
Yes,
the other?
yes, because project management, probably very similar to like graphic design and marketing services, can go so many different
Mm-hmm.
types. And I feel like yes, I could do all of that, but um it's so wide.
Yeah. So okay. So I don't think you need to narrow down that I only want to do project management to this kind of company.
Yeah.
I think you should offer it to a wide range of industries.
Yeah, okay.
But you may have like favorites, and I think you should have a list of your favorites. So let's do this. Um,
Because so like the what we've talked about with like related to real estate investing is one.
mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm only seeing the Canvas screen.
Oh, okay. Let's reshare. Okay. So client one, I'm just gonna call it client one right now. It's a project management for. So it's a company. I'm just gonna say sorry. Let's say client one for project management. Okay. We're gonna name this company or the person you're communicating with. So I think you need to know. Okay, so you said for real estate.
Yeah, I can actually do one because I am actively they haven't necessarily hired what we're like partnering to trial out what it would look like.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a group of women investors. The project they're calling it HIE, HIE. Um
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Like
um
HIE.
yeah. Maybe it's HEI. Maybe it's yeah, hi. Yeah, because it's high in Norwegian, but it's basically the first initials of our names. So H is Heidi, E is Aaron, and I is me.
Nice.
Uh
Okay.
yeah. And it's friendly because it's high in Norwegian. So
Okay. Okay. I like.
yeah.
Uh-huh. So
So
yeah, think about your group. Perfect. You
yeah,
think about any other groups of threes or fours or fives, right? But it's a
yeah,
small group, right? And so people that are in the group, can you describe them? Like how old are they?
yeah. They're also ladies in their 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they are um like not newer investors, but like uh I wouldn't say like seasoned professionals, like a huge portfolio, but like medium. They like to use the word that they're trying to build like a small but mighty portfolio.
Okay.
Uh,
They have some experience. Let's
yeah,
just say some experience with real
yeah,
estate.
but still learning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about their profession? Do you guys all have a job?
So they are full-time real estate investors,
Okay, except for you.
except for me.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna say most are full-time. Mm-hmm. That's important, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
um, okay, what are their social status and their behaviors? Are they like middle class, upper class? I
middle
don't
class.
they're not
Yeah.
middle class. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, what are their behaviors? What do you know about them? What are their hobbies? Do they have family? I assume they have kids.
Aaron has a son. He's a high schooler. Um, she and her partner, I guess they're like they grew up in Arizona, but I think they like the mountains, so like outdoorsy kind of people.
Uh-huh.
And
Active
then
outdoorsy.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
active, yeah. And then Heidi also similarly like grew up in this area as a Coloradan, and much more of our like outdoor, like no pretense. Do you know what I mean? Like just very, very down to earth as well and genuine.
Okay.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Heidi is not married or have children, but very similar in kind of like sentiment or behavior as Aaron, as they like to like do relaxing things and do outdoorsy kinds of things and travel, learn about new people. Like Heidi is this Caucasian woman who like in the last 6 months, I mean, she's been to Colombia, she's been to Honduras, she's been to Costa Rica or Dominican Republic, and she just like likes to travel to those places.
She's someone who does not have kids.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. She has a very free, she has a lot of freedom, sounds like. Yeah.
yes, yes,
That's awesome.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. Um, And then, I've attended a lot of meetups with them, and they're very like community oriented, where they bring a lot of people in. So, um, very open to like sharing knowledge and working together.
Uh-huh.
And then the other thing is like they are in from like a where they are in their investing journeys, they are much more interested in looking for active income within the real estate investing space. So, like Erin, she's done a flip in Estes Park. She's looking to do another a flip. That's kind of where her area is because she knows that that will funnel or like doing that kind of project will bring in money so that she can do more
Project.
passive, like more passive types of
Okay.
um, projects. And then Heidi is interested, like her family is this is another important thing is like her family was also similar to me where they were own their own businesses, small businesses, and her father was a builder for many years in Colorado and has a general contractor's license. And so she's getting into construction and being a builder.
So she's a little bit similar to you because your parents have been already involved in this. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
And
But let's write
and
family.
like a legacy, right? Or not a legacy, but like the history. Yeah. And a lot of the ladies that are in the real estate investing community that I'm involved in, there is some semblance of, hey, the family started somehow. Either they had rental properties, um, or small businesses of some kind. Like there was something about that,
Yeah,
sparked
sounds
interest.
like you guys already have that kind of like support in the background that you
Yeah.
already knew more or you already experienced through your parents. That's interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
That's good. I think this is actually a lot of good information about this one type of client,
Okay. Yep.
right? So we
Yeah.
know a lot about you guys as a group. Women in their 40s, experience with real estate, but not like very high level experience yet.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Middle class, outdoorsy active, open to share knowledge, open to meet people. Okay, that's good. Now,
Yeah.
let's imagine a next type of client. Let's imagine somebody who's a solopreneur and not a team.
Yeah. Okay. Um, so
Wait, I have a question though. We focused on project management for client one, and that's not really what we ended up with, or is it? Am I not seeing it
No,
correctly?
it is because like my what I would do. So I guess I didn't finish my train of thought what that one is. So the what I bring to the table to for this project is the project management piece. So um I am not a partner with them in their projects. I am basically more like a consultant that will come in and organize their projects. So create their schedules, create all of the thing that sort of the tangible deliverables that I would give them is all of the things that they need to run the project, the schedule, like the checklist.
Timelines, okay.
Yeah, everything related to managing a project. And I've run construction projects as a project manager and had a construction manager alongside me. So Heidi's the construct would be the construction manager and I'm the project manager. And then I would leave them with assets or tangible checklists and templates and things that they could then reuse for
Okay.
their next project and then I go away.
Okay, so it is a project management. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay, so let's keep for project management the second client, and then the third one will do real estate investment education. So the second client, uh, sh let's not have a real estate group for the second.
Yeah, that would be so like so would be more like um similar like consulting kinds of services where you're it's a combination of like strategic or because the other option would be something like I do with my W-2 where I'm or similar to the conversation you had with the person that's looking for a marketing person, like
Yeah,
the action, like being a project manager in a role.
mm-hmm. Okay, so this could be like any kind of business. Could it be an architecture firm or a
Could
doctor's
be.
office or
Yes, yes, yes. There is a project that has a beginning and an end.
Mhm,
Um, and they need, so industry is agnostic. They have a project that has a beginning date and an end date. They
mhm.
have a scope of services that they need completed. Um, and they need a project manager that will lead that project from, inception to close out.
Yeah. And
And
like can it be like half a year long or a year long or doesn't matter or
yeah, the duration of the support is the duration of the project.
okay.
And
So
then like demographics or whatever, right? Like could be
yeah,
any,
so I'm thinking like the person who would be your connector would be an office manager or a CEO of a company, correct?
yes, yep,
Mm-hmm. But can
yeah.
it be like anything? Like, can you think of any like other typical niches that this would happen with, or is it too many to list?
No, I think it's very agnostic to, I mean, it's
Okay.
just, yeah,
So where would you meet this person?
that's where some of these more like generic types of meetups would take place.
Yeah, so at business networking events, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Maybe a chamber.
Yeah. Or
Um,
even like project management specific like symposiums and meetings.
okay. Okay.
And then I don't know, I mean, I don't really love these kinds of tools because I don't know how to use them to actually get clients, but like people always talk about like Upwork, for example.
I think Upwork is for a lot smaller projects. But it's
Okay.
not, in a way, it's not necessarily true because people like even like, find somebody to build a website on Upwork, but it's still
Yeah. Like
cheaper and, kind of projects like, or people that are looking for
ask
save
specific.
money. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, aggregators or something like that that like, has a list of because the other thing too is
And
that
resources. Yeah.
Yeah, like that might go inside. So I don't know if you would consider this to be a separate client or not, but like one of the things, which, oh, by the way, if you don't know, you could do this if you were interested. But have you ever heard of the DBE, the term
DB.
DBE? So disadvantage, I don't even know now actually with not to bring politics into place, but I don't know if that's still the case with but there's the Government Contracting and Procurement Office, and the SBE, which is uh, what is it called? What's the acronym? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the um,
P, like Paul. The second one is Paul.
um, no, it's oh, is it no SCORE? I think it's SCORE. The
Oh,
society,
I heard of
yeah,
it.
yeah, the small business. So there's a designation called DBE. So within SCORE or just like, the government contracting world,
Hmm.
there you
Yeah,
can designate your business as like woman-owned, small business,
yeah,
disadvantaged.
about, yeah, like the
Yeah,
government puts out projects and you can bid on them. Hmm.
right, right. And
Okay.
so a lot of like the larger, bigger projects have a requirement to have like a certain percentage of DBE goal. There's a DBE goal. And so like it requires them to go out and find people like you and I to support these larger projects, as a subset or a subcontractor to them. So that would be
Yeah, you
another
can do that too. For
that
sure.
would be, that would be another categorization of how that would play out.
Okay, so what was the score?
Yeah.
True. I like that. I don't know if you like that. I think that could be a good resource. Online resources.
Yeah, like DBE
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Why do I want to write C core? Score.
No, it's
Core.
DBE.
DBE.
Yeah, DBE. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that's true. And how old do you think these people are? I think they're probably in their anywhere from their 40s to their 60s, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it would have to be someone that sees the value um of not having to get into the mundane day-to-day, like task specific kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like they would have to be a little bit seasoned.
Yes, seasoned and in leadership for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like we won't know that much about them as far as their hobbies and all that, but I feel like these could be probably even more men than women, even though women are
Yeah.
right. So this could be men or women, right?
Yes, I think it could be, yes.
Um, Not sure if this person's outdoorsy, but probably have hobbies like golfing or,
Yeah, I mean, I would say they're definitely middle class or, you
yeah,
know,
or higher.
yeah.
Middle class. So this is a little bit that we're guessing, but in a way, we're not gonna target these people. We kind of know who they are, and we know that they're gonna be at business networking events or chambers because that's where you can put out this kind of feeler. Hey, we have a big project. We're not familiar with handling it. Who knows a project manager that's available to hire.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think this is good for a second client. And now let's talk about a third kind of client that would be specifically for you educating them about real estate.
Okay, I have another I have an idea of what that would look like. So and I'm just gonna tell you the backstory of how it's coming about and like and you help me with like outlining what that client would look like. So um we went to El Salvador, right, in June. I Whenever I go somewhere now, I'm always like, okay, I need to figure out something for my child to do. Because there's like no organic stuff anymore. You have to like plan play dates and plan everything. So I'm like, well, I need to find like a summer camp or something to keep her engaged. Otherwise, we just can't keep coming back to El Salvador because it's not possible for me to stay in like work, and do all the things without having something for her to do. So I found a school that um, is actually a franchise of it's a US based franchised company, but they operate in El Salvador. And um in talking to like I was just searching for like summer camps and that came up. And um in I went there, I did a tour. She didn't actually go because it was like the first time meeting. But the thing that I realized after talking to her is like she's also the owner or director of the school. It's a private school that sort of came out of a need. The woman is also like in her 40s. She is an American woman that married a Salvadorian man. They went to El Salvador 10, 15 years ago because he started a business in El Salvador and she needed a way to educate her two young children. So, um, she created this school. It's a Montessori slash like entrepreneurial kind of school, very similar to where my daughter goes to elementary school now.
Cool.
In
Okay.
in talking to her, um, I I don't know, I just resonated very much with her because what she does is the opposite of what I'm looking to do. Growing up, I went to El Salvador every summer so that we never lost the cultural connection to our heritage, right? And I went to school in the US, et cetera, et cetera. She does the opposite. During the school year, she follows the school year of the US. She grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. She brings her kids back here in the summer, and
Mhm.
her kids go to school there in the summers. I mean, in the during the year, they learn in Spanish and they come back here to make sure they don't lose their English.
Mm.
So they do summer camps here. So I would like to do the inverse. Anyways, in talking to her and just ideating, I said to her, "Hey, do you have like a board of directors or somebody that like helps you out with like strategic, because it just was really impactful to me. No, just to see someone who is from the US, like no connection other than a significant other, to have so much um warmth for my community. You know what I mean? And so I said to her, I would love to um, educate in some way all of the things that I've learned in the US and all of the things that my child is learning in the US organically, just because that's how the school system is. Because in El Salvador, that is not at all the way that they teach and that they're trying to change that. But what she is doing is fundamentally changing the lives of many middle class children in El Salvador. And
Mhm.
so I said to her, do you have like a board of directors? And that kind of spawned off some of these conversations. And I'm like, I can't commit to being an active participant in the education because I don't have the time. But I would love to do something like um, either being on your board if you have one to like guide and strategize, right? Or come in a couple times a year or bring in people that I know, like someone like you, right? To do a workshop
Mhm.
one day of one day, right? They're traveling there and they provide a uh day in the life or like a workshop. We talked about all kinds of ideas. Like my folks are they've done mechanics, and so she was like, we could totally do a like how to change your oil or like basic maintenance on your car workshop for one day. And
Mhm.
so I mentioned to her I also do real estate investing, and so I'm like, I have a lot of people that I could bring and we could like show the different types of real estate like how you could invest in real estate and the different kinds of strategies. And so
Mhm.
she loved that idea. And she's like, literally, whenever you come, you have a place for Valentina to come attend school. And then if you do one day of a workshop like that, I don't care what it is, that would be amazing.
Oh,
So
okay.
that persona of like um someone who is like already in an education setup or system, right? And like introducing, and then like with the high group, we've talked about like potentially going to trade schools or like electricians when they go and get their license or go to a school for to learn to be a plumber or electrician or whatever, go to them and like teach or introduce the idea of real estate investing so that they could be part of the real estate community or even like shelters, right? Women that are looking for different types of like ways to find a career that makes sense and like some of these non-traditional women related careers, you could educate them first on these concepts and then bring them in as a specific trade that they might be interested in. So
Mm-hmm.
those are things that kind of come to mind. So it's like the education first of like, this
So,
is how you can do it,
uh-huh.
and then specific uh, careers or whatever related to real estate investing.
So you're thinking of this school owner or director that she's like the perfect person because as a collaborator, she's opening up opportunities for you for the workshops.
Hmm.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. So, and like that comes back, like from my perspective, right? Like it could be real estate investing because that's what I've done, but it could also be like financial literacy. Because again, step one is all of the things related to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Like, how do you meet the financial piece first, so that then you can level up to do investing?
So I think she, so she's not the client though, because she's not the one who's gonna want to learn real estate investor.
No, no, no. She's like the
But she's
conduit.
a connector, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But so the client would be somebody probably younger, like I'm thinking of, who would be maybe some of the parents whose kids go to school. So maybe
Yeah.
these could be people in their 30s, uh,
Yeah.
maybe women, like you mentioned,
Yeah.
that haven't thought of, this kind of job or side job as an
Yeah.
opportunity before. Somebody brand new to this concept.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
what you're saying? So
Yeah. I
I'm
see.
saying, somebody in their 30s, women, I'm gonna say or a man, but maybe we're just, what is
Yeah.
computer writing here?
Hmm.
So women or men may not be Americans, right? If you have a connection to another country.
Yeah.
So US or other nationality. Because you have a high interest in,
Yeah.
uh, maybe some immigrant communities, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
US or other nationality new to real estate investing concept.
Yep.
But would this person pay you for you to teach them, or do you imagine this to be as opportunity that you would give away for free?
Yeah, I think that's why I was thinking of the director because like it would be pro bono kind of community based, right? That would eventually lead into potentially uh
Hmm.
the other avenues, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so to me, if it's free, of course, it's not a client, but it could become a client, of course. So I'm just
Yeah, because I'm thinking more of like a nonprofit kind of concept,
profit setting
Yeah,
or invitation
yeah. Because
to.
the thing that you could do with that after a while is like you could make it into where my thought goes is it could then become you could bring that to scale with like training, the whole idea of training, right? Like you could create modules or a training program or something that then you could sell to that school.
Yes, true. I think groups have a lot of powers for sure.
Mhm.
And even if it's just, an educational opportunity for you, you could get clients from there. Like that's exactly the situation how we met, yeah, right? And
Yeah.
we offer like an hour education, uh,
Mhm.
for business owners. And actually, you and Lisa, she's a financial investor. She
Mhm.
needed a website. She ended up going with somebody else, but she could have chosen me too, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
start with a free opportunity. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like the thing about the community, like where my nationality, if you will, the thing that makes the biggest difference is who you know. So if you start off like that and you build the relationship or the rapport with that community, they will trust you, and it doesn't matter what it is, they will say yes.
For sure. Yes. It's all about who you know or
Yeah,
who you're clicking, even in a first connection, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So, am I missing anything here? New to real estate investing. Could be a solopreneur or in a group. Uh-huh.
yeah. The only thing I would say is like maybe well, the group is what makes like you said, right? Like different kinds of what do you call those? I mean, it's nonprofit, but like those organizations that you can come into and like talk to them about these kinds of things. So schools, uh, and nonprofits.
Yeah, schools, nonprofits. I think you could create your own webinars. Like you could give a once a month. You could have your own webinar,
Yeah,
either the same exact topic or like like a evergreen, maybe three
yeah,
topics, and then you circulate it.
yeah,
It could bring, I think, it could bring some interest.
yeah.
I'm just gonna put in online webinar option, maybe with a question mark.
Yeah.
But besides new to the real estate investing concept, I think, are they,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, 'cause we're talking about real estate investment, but like I would maybe, oh yeah, okay.
I'm just thinking like these people are interested, open-minded, willing to learn, right? These would be their behaviors or the
Yeah,
approach,
yeah,
the attitude.
yep. Yeah, I mean, like, definitely not someone, especially like in that particular scenario I gave you, like there would not, it wouldn't just be like I don't, it sounds bad to say it this way, but like a regular person. It would have to be someone that is looking for an alternative way of educating their,
Opportunities, yeah.
yeah,
Somebody with an entrepreneurial or
yeah,
a mindset that's way more
yeah.
open or, yeah, alternative.
Yeah, maybe the word's free spirit. I don't know if it's free spirited, but like, just yeah, alternative mindset. Yeah.
Looking for,
And like the other one too that I was gonna say is like because it's not free, right? And they have to pay to be part of that school. And so
mhm,
um it's 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 middle class, but it's upper middle class, like in that country, like
yeah,
it,
in
there's
that,
a
yeah.
big there's a big distinction between that, right? And so you have to be
It's already a select, yes, it's already a select crowd for sure, because they're
yeah,
investing in their children's
right,
education, which they also could have received for free.
right.
I think we're good. I
Okay.
actually like these. Um, we can
Personas.
call it. This is the HEI group, a high group.
Uh-huh.
We can call. I don't know. Do you want to name this office manager or CEO? Could be
Yeah, sure.
Harry, Mike, whoever you want.
Sure. Whatever we want to call that is fine.
Okay, it's gonna be Mike then. And then the third client will be, we should name her, could have an El Salvadorian name, like, say,
Oh, uh, what is her name? Shannon?
okay, she's the lady for the school. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so these are your avatars, and I think they're pretty, we know a lot about them, I feel like. Okay, I will throw in some marketing ideas for you, but I think you already have some, and you already are pretty, you have a social media plan, and you have, things here. So, uh,
Yeah.
but if you are looking for something specific here, this will not be like a complete, like 1 year marketing plan or anything, but just
No, no, no.
ideas.
No, I mean, I know the game there is consistency, so
Yeah, and showing up for networking or slowly getting to know more people, right?
right. Yeah.
Probably focus a lot on your high group and, through
Yeah.
them learn and
Yeah.
get to know more people. Perfect. I
Right.
think we got through a lot of these. I'm gonna complete this.
Okay.
Um, You can decide which color palette you'd like to go to, Isabel, okay? We can wait with this, or so I can leave this in until you're ready. But our
Yeah.
next move, besides me putting this together and finalize things, almost finalize these things, let's say that, is
Uh-huh.
to have a website planning meeting. So you
Okay.
tell me, are you going to be ready for that in the next 2 weeks, you think? Or what are your thoughts?
Um, yes, the preference would be within the next 2 weeks because well, you're going to be leaving too for Boston, so um,
Yeah, I can meet next week too. So actually, it's up to you whenever you make time because I think I'm more flexible than you
I
are.
need to find, yeah, if you tell me within the next 2 weeks, I will find some time slots and email you.
Okay. Do
And
you
then
do you think you can make time during the workday or does it have to be like an after work hours?
no, no, I mean we can, how much time do you need?
Because we have all these pieces, and we already kind of make a plan for what pages you're gonna need. So I
Uh,
don't think we need more than like probably no more than 90 minutes. I'm guessing 75, 90 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, then I can do that during the day. I just have to figure out what day,
Okay.
within
Want
the
to
next
throw me
week.
some ideas, and I'm probably gonna be flexible because I this last 2 weeks has been super busy for me, but mostly because this week is a networking week, but like next week I don't have big networking meetings, so
Okay.
I can move my projects up or down, so that's much easier.
Okay. Let me look at my schedule for next week. And then the week after is that like Labor Day. So the challenge is like working around my daughter's schedule because I think she has a day off or something from school
Yeah,
next week and then the week after. So
probably next Friday and the Monday, I'm guessing. Kids are
well, there's also like assessment day, beginning of the year assessment and all that.
look
So
at that schedule. Yeah, that's
yeah.
probably best.
Yep, I will email you with time slots for
Perfect. And I'll upload these two videos to YouTube. They're going to be unlisted videos. So I'm just going to share the links with them. Okay.
yeah,
So
that's fine.
you and I will have a link and whoever you want to share it. But it's just good to have for both of us. I can always go back to like, ooh, what did we talk about there? Or
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
use
yeah, yeah.
insight from you?
Totally. Okay. Okay, well, I will definitely email you some time slots either today or Monday and then I guess we'll just meet for that. Do you need me to do anything prior to that?
No, once we have a really good plan and you finalize the colors, then I can create a mock-up version of your homepage ready and all that. So you'll get to see like what the homepage flow would be
Okay.
like. I'm not gonna make the mock-up for the rest of the pages, But the homepage, I like to do that because I like people to see and imagine before I start building it.
Okay, so just the other action for me is to finalize that color, the red.
Yeah, you'll
Okay,
probably have to finalize it in the next week or so before
that's
I
fine.
start.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but you have
Okay.
some time, you can sleep on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll ask my husband to look at it and he can tell me what he thinks.
yeah, or ask a friend, ask your daughter, your mom, whoever
Yeah.
you want to
Oh
run it.
my God. No, I can't ask Valentina because Valentina be like, no, I want you to choose these colors, which are completely separate than what we chose. So she doesn't get an opinion this time.
All right, then don't ask her. All right, Isabel.
All
Hopefully,
right.
I'll get this to you sometime next week. Okay, give me a couple of days, 2, 3 days to compile
No
everything.
worries. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All
Talk
right.
to you
Have a good
soon.
weekend.
Yeah,
Bye.
you too. Bye.